Hello. So this will be a very brief video, I hope. I always say that, but never pans out. Um, so it's gonna be about binary beats. As that's Friday, I had a very interesting channeling experience, which I have never experienced. Well, I've experienced it before, but it's never been when I was actually awake. So I will be posting the particular binary beats in in the video link. But what it told me was in a man's voice through the binary beats that were playing that the sun, which is why I have this picture picturesque view of the sun in a video game, um, that the sun was brought to Earth to regulate its energy. He didn't say how long ago. He just said that the sun was brought to Earth to regulate its energy and then deplete itself. So the sun is here to deplete itself, and I'm also gonna talk about a few other binary beat experience I've had and the rather positive influence it has had on my life over the past 2 years. So the other experience that I'm gonna share is during the process in which I uh, during the process in which I was trying to open my pineal gland about a year ago. One of the intense experience during a particular binary beats I was listening to, which was said to help open it, was a like so in the dream everything was bathed in violet. Everything. I was in my room. Um, I think I rolled out of bed in that dream. In the dream, not physically, but in the dream, I rolled out of bed, and because of the way the binary beats were playing, I kept on hearing Yeshua, Yeshua. It kept on repeating over and over again. Well, I believe I was being kicked around by some figure, some entity, I guess. And it wasn't like I was being it wasn't like a painful kick. It was like more like a playful one. And after a while of that, like it stopped, and I was able to like move around, and I was shown a hawk or eagle flying out of my bedroom, upon which I followed it. Now this is again all through the binary beats. It like leaked into my dream and was showing me this. And so when I went into the next room, which is where my brother used to sleep, he's since moved out. But when I went into that room, I was shown on a bottom shelf multiple construction cranes. And those cranes, I was led to the tallest one in a group of like 3 or 4 of them. And then I woke up. That was one of the other channeling experience to the binary beats I experienced. And then I'm trying to think. But that's about it. That's the two main channeling experience through the binary beats that I've had. But other than that, all of my dreams are aided by the binary beats, such as like the false example of like when I was asking about space, when I was like in my panic mode 2 years ago, because I was fearful of the end of the world. I was actually fearful at that point. I mean, I'm not anymore. I know what's coming, and I'm supposed to be over there. And in that particular dream, I was listening to a binary beats which was supposed to help me astral project, which it did. I was able to astral project. Uh, I was. It's like a tingling feeling, but I don't believe it's ever in this like reality. It's in a dream state reality that it happens. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, in that particular dream, I was actually shown the force, in essence, clue to what would lead me to understanding that space is land masses in the sky, more or less. And then trying to think what else. What else did I wanted to bring up? More or less, binary beats have been a very positive influence on my life, and it continues to be so as I continue to get very vivid and in-depth dreams about life in general. The dream I talked about uh, in August in my last video, that one, that was the third time I was, in essence, like uh, transfused with energy, and I actually thanked whatever. It was more than likely my higher self for doing that to me, because the previous year I had the previous two energy transfusions, and the best way I explained it then was that it was like, if you know the old anime Dragon Ball Z, it's like going Super Saiyan. That's what it feels like. Even though I'm never felt, even though I'm like never experienced that before. But through dreams, I got the Hear God More message, which is Here, not Hear, and that helped bring me to realizing that yes, there is a God and whatnot, because I was more or less a atheist at that point before that came about. But we have to understand that religion is one of the odd things that needs to essentially fall away for the new world to come in, which is coming in as we speak. People are gonna go away from religion because it no longer solves the collective consciousness of Earth. It's not something that is productive because it just keeps you in the repetitive nature of things. You hear the same story over and over again. You learn the same lessons over and over again. It's not helpful. I believe that is it for this video. I will put both the video which helped me, both the binary beats which gave me that forced channeling experience, and the binary beats which gave me the pineal gland violet dream experience in the description below. Uh, but oh yeah, but you have to know that when you are experiencing something like this. A it's a means that you will understand. The means I understand are gonna probably be far different than the means that you understand. So you need to work out what's important, what is more unusual to you, and that is the way you will begin to learn to understand what, like, the spirits, the entities, whatever you want to call them, are telling you specifically. So it's basically like tailored fit to you, tailor fit to you for you to understand it, because no one else is gonna understand the same way you understand. So if you're good with like numbers and whatnot, they might give you math things or something. It's just however you perceive the world is how they are gonna help you understand what you need to know and how you learn. And I learn best through visualizations, through my dreams, and what is unusual. Other people are gonna learn differently, and that's how they're gonna begin uh, teaching you, begin giving you different ideas, just to think, and so forth. So that will be the end of this video. Like, share, and subscribe. I will come back with another video if I have another channeling experience or whatnot. But the main thing of this video is the binary beats, and they are helpful, regardless of what YouTube says about their binary beats or their algorithm, or how they compress the music that it doesn't work as well as it should or something. They work. It does work. You just need to keep that mindset that these things do work, and you will experience a great magnitude of things if you are consistent with it. So to recap real quick, the main channeling experience from the very beginning of the video was that the sun was brought here to regulate the Earth's energy and then deplete itself. That is what will be happening in the near future. Maybe a year or two down the line, but afterwards we will no longer have a sun. And we should not be afraid of that. We are in very safe and capable hands through the different entities. The only issues that are going to come about will be from the people who want to keep us in fear, the entities who want to keep their power over our world, and they aren't going to succeed. I mean, we shouldn't worry about what happens on our world, but we live here, and we do, and a lot of people are connected to the world and want to see it succeed. Some of us are more attuned to the nature of the universe that we can see beyond that, and it's not as much of an issue to us, but a lot of us are still here. We're on Earth to experience what Earth has. I mean, I'm on Earth to experience what Earth has, but I'm also on Earth to help raise the consciousness, to help more people understand what is out there, what is beyond our limited thinking through like religion and other stuff, because we perceive what is essentially not right. And I'm here to help you guys perceive more than that. I'm basically Q from Star Trek. So, though that might be giving me too much credit, Uh, but yeah, that's the end of this video. Like, share, and subscribe. I will continue doing more videos in the future. I hope you enjoy what I have to offer. Like, share, and subscribe once again. Thank you, and have a good day. Bye bye.